What's up guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to the city of Los Angeles, welcome to another gameplay of LA Noire. Before we start, a lot of thanks to be there, it's a pleasure. If you're having a good time in this channel, don't hesitate to subscribe guys. Today is episode... wait a minute. Last time we upload episode, can't remember which episode was it. Today's episode 8. Today episode is episode 8. My seat is doing something weird. I never. I think because it's high, it's doing this. So today is episode 8. I'm about to jump right to it. Oh my, yeah. About to jump in the game right now. Let's go. Sorry guys. Let's see. I'm a little bit nervous. Oh, it's this part is moving. Okay, it's not something to worry about. Oh man, this it feels so. Slick, stocking better. Oh no, the silk.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Stop eating a lot, man. You're getting fat. Another naked woman. Murder victim investigated.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their death.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 and shots fired 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3 identify.
Up ahead, you make a right.
Oh, up ahead. I'm making right.
Take the next right.
I was trying to accept the call, but there's no. Sorry.
Calm down.
I was looking away, man. Chillax. Chillax, man. I was looking away. I'm trying to. Oh, my neck on the left side hurts a little bit. Ooh, so close to the police station. Crime scene 1 o'clock.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
The skin is dark. That means she have a few hours down there.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Carruthers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
No. She got mosquito. bugs or...
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
She was punched in the face too. You can see the purple on the face. And stab. Not stab with knife, but just kick her.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Kiss the blood, BD. Another BD?
Kiss the blood, BD.
Okay.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Okay. That if the police found like nails under her nails, like
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah, we know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
okay. Do that, my friend. Okay. This is her
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
we should follow this blood too.
May as well follow the trail.
Oh. Oh.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
The woman's name is Antonia, only 20-something years old. It's a blood running all the way over here. So this is definitely a work of a maniac. So only maniac does that. Like, no, I don't. Man, I'm trying to grab the shoes.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
The person who didn't want us to chase him.
On it goes.
See, where you taking us?
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Did you see like the thing? Oh.
House keys
5.
strung up like bait on a hook.
Apartment 5.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Okay, this is 253. I don't understand why he wants us to follow him. This is a kind of joke to him. Another. Okay.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
What?
Clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
Duh.
There you go, Phelps. We got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Okay, something's going on.
The trail points up.
Oh man. What type of criminal does these things?
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Next time, they need to put some gloves because he's grabbing everything and leaving his fingerprints everywhere. Oh, this is the blotting?
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
We have a hammer full of blood.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Okay. Do you have anything else in there? No. She don't. Let's go. We're about to go right now. This is something crazy. Antonia's residence. Let's see how far is it if we can let our partner drive. Oh no, it's close by. So we can drive. Sometimes when it's too far, I prefer to let my partner drive.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
So guys, this is a weird case. For me it's weird because he's the killer. Why leaving evidence or something? He's like playing. He think this is a game. He's leaving trail. Like he want us to chase him. Let's try to follow the rules of the street. Sometimes I can jump. Okay, this is the rest of this one, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. No pets allowed. Please see housekeeper with for.
Wait just a moment.
This is a hotel or
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
I'm trying to
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Oh, they put... Oh, that's so nice. A religion photo. Dining. Okay. That's the dining room. This is the something else room. Is any door that we can go in? Number 5, right? This is number 5.
Will you look at that?
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Yeah, I know. They used this to break the window.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Man, you're in my way. I thought you don't wanna... You know how I feel about windows. But I keep jumping out and in. Mr. Antonia Isabel Maldonado. Persons board the house. Antonia, further to my previous correspondence.
Okay, we have an address.
Okay. We have an address. Okay, let's put that back where we found it.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
She got a charm bracelet. It's a nice bracelet. No. That's all. Can we see if we're more evidence around? No, we can't. Okay, madam. Yeah, we're done, madam.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Please don't lie. You don't have anything to do this. To do with the whole investigation, ma'am. Please don't lie.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
She's telling the truth.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Okay.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
You know.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Okay, madam.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Why does she act like she's lying?
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
I know a bracelet of the picture.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the El Dorado bar.
I'm thinking let's go to the bar because we can't just assume it's the husband like that. So let's go to no. Let's go to the bar first. Then we're going over there. Okay.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster in the bed.
He used the railroad.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, though.
This is our shortcut, right?
No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Why? You don't even know the man. Oh, I literally need to hold the brake? Yeah, no. Let's hop in the traffic like this because we don't have a lot of time. Let's go. El Dorado Bar. Latino bar. Oh, this bar needs a new... It needs hands on it. The door and everything.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Oh, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Oh. Los Santos.
Divorce papers.
Oh, this is the
Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
That's a little sad. Okay, missing jewelry.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. You know, the temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Movement.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
This is the phone she used.
My eggs were runny.
Out of order. That's a shoe.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
Where you going? He's running like crazy. Okay, he's gone. He's definitely gone. Let's see the fruit market. Oh, he works over here, that's why he ran. But his car is not here.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
What? Look. The fruit market is over here, and the body is over there. It's literally over here, look. Fruit market, the bar, and she was found over here. Like, this is the alleyway you walk into. This is the crime scene. Wow. I can't believe it. Let's do some social call. Okay, let's
How
go
about we
with
drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week. It's left at the next intersection.
There, man.
Okay, at the next corner, go right. You don't need to turn here.
Everyone is living close by the body.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Let's see what he needs to say about this thing. This is 203.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh. This is about to turn into a fight. Oh, the skinny one wanna fight me.
You want to back off.
I got nothing to say for it. Stay fucking.
Oh, he's out.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Sit down.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We don't know that. We don't know that. We can't say anything because, look, we don't know you.
Should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Let's search the place
And
first.
Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
What is your problem, bro? I call you whatever I want you to call you, bro. I did it for one person and your brother was here. There's something weird.
Just picked Fruit Market.
Isn't that the...
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Isn't this the the fruit place we just went to was closed? El Dorado.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
This looks... Oh, ho, ho, ho.
This will take some explaining.
I will do. I don't supposed to do in or sound loud something. No, don't do it.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
We need to look around first. Chillax. Let's look around. We need to find something. If we found something, we can say we have something. So, chillax. What is this? A note. Oh no, it's not a note. Can you please move? In my way, brother. This is all we found. It's not in the balcony, nothing over here. Oh, I wish GTA was like this, man. Ooh. Let's go. Let's ask this neighbor. This is...
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
That means they fight every day. Not good for a relationship.
No good. There's nobody here.
Okay, how do you know? We just knocked at the door.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
I'm sure this one's gonna talk. Because...
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am.
Yeah, she got
Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
So we're about to go right now. Call KGPL.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks, ma'am.
Oh. Finbar, you ain't gonna like this one. They found another letter from Dahlia, aka the cases. They close case without keep digging further, man. It's deep down there. You need to keep digging. Go back to the
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? The fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
We're here again and it's closed.
Continue to respond.
It's closed again. You don't jump in red light like that, bro. I saw you. I wish I could do a traffic stop.
Okay, at the next corner, hang a right.
Units in the vicinity in any Central unit. 211 is shots fired.
Yeah, let's go this 211. I don't care if it's a little bit far. Still.
410 South Flower Street. Units at Canano Code 3 identified.
Come on into the side mission. Ma'am?
And left. Stay on this road. need you to take a left at the next corner.
All units in the vicinity in any Century unit.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
You ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
They're running. 3 suspects. Oh man, I hate it.
God damn it, they went down there.
They're running.
Damn them, this is a $30 suit.
Where's the other one? You're missing one.
Come on, Phelps. After you.
I don't know where is he.
Hey, Cole, get moving.
I can hear gunshots. I don't know where he went. This is the only way he can go. Oh, he's down here. Oh! Damn!
I can't hit him from this distance.
I accidentally killed him. I was trying to shoot in the hand, but... Ah, man, why shoot at the police? Why?
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street, Scott's Garage, code 4.
Okay, guys, let's go. I think we need to go to the foot. Let's go to the, yeah, station. Okay, let's go to the station. Let's go.
Straight on.
This is crazy. This car is nice, bro. We're here at the station now. Central Police Station, 238. We have like
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Okay. Almost 2 hours on this case. Found a lot of things.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Okay, they say he's downstairs. I think it's here. Technical
That's the guy.
service.
I heard he's an honest cop. Now that's an oxymoron for you.
I am an honest cop. What the heck you think? This part
Boys.
walking.
Come on in. Phelps. Have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
His information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all his fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Have changed
That's the message
my
from the
mind.
Celine Henry case.
You won't not give a square deal. FUBD DAX. I don't know what that means.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Of course. I did then.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Okay, okay, we need to interview the husband. The husband's pretty deep into this because, okay, there's a lot of things.
Hard case I gotta break.
Okay, let's interview him.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Okay, a woman said that.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
Divorce.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I filed a divorce paper.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Okay, divorce paper.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
It's not the truth.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
You're lying through your teeth. You killed her and your brother's in on it.
You don't know what you're saying. Why would I do that?
Blood to your shirt. Wait.
Looks like I was mistaken.
I need help. I need help. I'm not gonna do remove answer. Okay, square.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Okay. Seems like we did that thing right. Let's go back to the fruit place. How much things bring us.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Okay, let's keep going. Let's see if it's open now. It's open, it's open. Okay, it's open now. What? Who up through this thing? A fruit market. It's got a lot of space.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her.
We got real cornflakes Kellogg's in the
She had me
background,
back
bro.
until last night.
We got some real brand cars. We got a lot of things that's branded in this game.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Finbar, you stay with him. Ooh, we got something going on here.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out
Yeah,
there.
vitamins E, C, D, all of them. This guy is selling more than fruits. This thing can put him in jail for selling a lot of crates like this. And all of these crates have the same thing? Damn. A knife with blood?
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war.
This is nothing. Okay, something's going on here.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
This looks like... Oh, whoa. I know what is this. I know what is it. It's... Wait. I remember, clues... personal... No. It was 253. 253. Okay. That means this thing is... 2, 5, and this is 3. It's the thing from the picture. She locked it in the lockbox every time. Antonia's things. How did he get these things? He have some explaining to do.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
He's running for it. Run, fat boy.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
You should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own mark.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Shooting star here, man.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Show me your hands.
Why you ran, man? Just a sec.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding.